welcome. I'm Kimberly Realtor with Century 21 Connect.
And I'm Ayana Moses with Century 21 Connect.
And I'm so happy to be here today because we are two realtors with one mission in mind, and we are helping Georgia families recognize, avoid, and navigate questionable real estate practices. Okay, so a little bit about me. My main mission is to help millennials who have aging parents avoid many of the manipulative real estate practices that are happening in Georgia. Why this is important to me? Because I have a mom that is a senior. Not only that, but I'm also a board member with Aging with Care of Georgia. And I have seen with my own eyes many seniors that are receiving these robocalls and falling prey to all these scam artists and just people that are trying to take advantage of these, vulnerable populations of people in Georgia.
Yeah, that's happening a lot. And I am a first-time home buyer specialist. I work with renters, and I was a renter once, so I understand why people want to rent. And my job is to help you get prepared for home ownership.
Yes.
And there's a lot of challenges out there and a lot of mishaps about trying to purchase, or why they should or shouldn't purchase. So that's where I come in, and I want to kind of dissect that.
Exactly. So definitely we both want to be very prepared. So we have our little notes here, so you might be looking down because I didn't want to miss anything, but I really want this to be very conversational. So we're going to be asking each other questions, and I want this to be an ongoing thing. So if you all have any questions after you see this podcast, comment below, and then our next episode we'll add additional questions as well.
Right.
Okay, speaking engagement coming up soon, where I will be speaking at a senior facility, talking to seniors. Some may want to stay in their current location, some may want to leave. Because I want people to understand, just because you're a senior, that doesn't mean you want to sell your home.
Right.
So some seniors may want to stay, and they have steps in their home or homes they've had for many years that may need updating. So sometimes we can avoid moving by senior proofing a home, just by bringing a contractor in and seeing what can stay, what do we need to modify. So I'm going to be speaking on things of that nature, but I'm also going to be speaking on speaking with seniors who may want to move, and also, like I mentioned earlier, how to avoid those traps that many people fall into. So I definitely encourage, I will have the information where I will be speaking at, but I encourage family members to come be a part. So some of the traps, many people may have experienced those calls that come in and say, hey, someone's offering me cash for my home. So have you ever experienced those text messages like, are you selling your home? I have $300,000 cash. It's so tempting. It's really tempting. But I really want you to think about this. $300,000 for your cash, for your home, cash, sight unseen. Does that sound, plausible for you to do? I mean, it sounds good. It definitely sounds good. So I have this little acronym that I want people to think about. It's called SIGN. SIGN. And what SIGN stands for, the S means slow down.
Okay.
Because when we don't slow down, we just trip all over ourselves and we do things that we later regret.
True.
So don't be pressured. The I is investigate. Investigate the offer. Who are you? Where do you come from? First of all, where are you getting $300,000 in cash from? That's the first thing. So let's investigate that. The G, get another opinion.
True.
Because of course I'm going to tell you all the great things about it because I have something to gain.
Right.
So if you are someone who is receiving that offer, talk to your neighbor, talk to your loved ones about that offer and see what they think. If you ever feel like you're being isolated and someone is pressuring you, sign right now, it's like not legitimate, because us being realtors, we are bound by a code of ethics.
Right.
So we are ethically required to be a trusted advisor to you. We don't tell you what to do. We give you all the advice in the world, and you are the one to make your final decision. So if you're feeling pressured, then that's not a good thing, situation to be in. And the N stands for know the numbers. So it's important for you to know the numbers in your neighborhood. Do you think your neighborhood is worth the amount of money that they're offering you? Sometimes they may offer you a high price just for you to say yes and then lowball you later. Sometimes they may lowball you up front, but just offer you cash. And a lot of times, if you're hard up on cash, you might actually sign over something that's worth $500,000 for $185,000 because you just want that cash and you just kind of gave your home away. Or sometimes they may offer you a high price just for you to say yes, and during the due diligence period, lowball you throughout that period, and then you're still going to sign over your precious home. So just know your numbers. And how do you know your numbers? Getting a realtor involved for us to pull the comps. So that's why I said don't isolate yourself.
So I like your acronym SIGN.
SIGN, yes. Before you actually sign, know the signs.
I like that.
So, Ayana, I want to know more about these tenants and things of that nature.
Yes.
So, Kim, one of the biggest thing that I'm seeing people that I talk to, their biggest, I guess, fear is they disqualify themselves first before they even know, like, the options that are possible. Is my credit good? Do I have enough money saved? Or I just want to rent, and all of that is okay. Like, I have no problem with people renting.
Okay.
So, but if you're going to rent, my strategy is that you strategize while you rent. So if you're going to rent, you're renting to purchase. You're going to, I don't want to say fix your profile, but you're going to improve your credit score. If you know you're at a certain point that's not allowing you to purchase anything, then let's improve that. Let's save some money. Let's put money aside, for your house purchase.
Yes.
Which means you could be on a very strict house diet, as you want to say. You'll be on a strict,
exactly.
In order to purchase. So those, to me, in my opinion, are reasons to you rent.
Okay, Ayana, I have a burning real estate question. Being that this is your specialty, renters, I don't really deal with a lot of renters, so I want to know the answer. Many people do as well. I've been watching the news, and I see a lot of prospects of renters. Yes. They've been calling these signs. Some of them are for sale by owners. Some are just random signs. And they've been paying these big deposits only to show up to a property and realize sometimes there is no property, or the person who claims to own the property doesn't, and then their money is gone. So, what is your opinion on why people should use a realtor to even search for a rental property?
It's very important to use a realtor. For one, we help you navigate through that process. We comb through all of this nonsense. We help you with your lease negotiations. There's deposits. We want to make sure that the property is indeed owned by the owner that is presenting himself or herself to you. So it's very important. And I've seen it a lot as well. On TV is traumatizing. It's horrific that people have to go through that. You work hard, you put down your deposit, you're paying rent, you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
And a few months down the road, you're getting kicked out of a place you thought that you would have. Yeah. So it's really important just to make sure if you're not going to seek out a realtor, do your due diligence.
Due diligence,
Look
yes.
up the owner's name, the address. There's websites to check that. So just go and check that. Of course, I would say, contact, a realtor. And if you are trying to, use that renting phase as a step towards home ownership, we can definitely guide you, along that way, with them helping, keeping your improving your credit rather, and just keeping you on a right path to home ownership.
Exactly.
So,
I mean, this is why I always advocate being fit to sell, fit to buy, making sure you're fit to sell and fit to buy in today's market.
that's important.
Yes. So, Ayan, it's been a pleasure sitting
Thank
here
you.
talking with you today.
Thank you.
And again, we're two realtors with one mission, and that's helping Georgia families recognize, avoid, and navigate questionable real estate practices. And I'm Kimberly D. Worthy, realtor with C21 Connect Realty.
And I'm Ayana Moses with Century 21 Connect Realty also.
Yes, see you next time.